Welcome to the CPA Ontario Practical Experience Overview for Mentors. Throughout a CPA student's journey, they have many requirements. Alongside their prerequisite education, CPA Professional Education Program, and the Common Final Exam, from the day they register as a CPA student, they can begin reporting their practical experience. Practical experience requires 30 months of recognized practical experience duration. They need to meet the core, depth, breadth, and progression of technical competencies. They must achieve a level 2 of all enabling competencies, and they must be reporting their progression until they meet these requirements. The progression must be reported in the Practical Experience Reporting Tool, PERT. In PERT, students have the support of mentors, program managers, program leaders, supervisors, and CPA Ontario Practical Experience team. Throughout the 30 months, students will have guidance from a CPA Ontario mentor. This is where you come in. The 6 technical competencies are as displayed. CPA mentors do not sign off or approve a student's technical competency development, but pay attention to their development and let them know if you think they're misjudging themselves on how fast or slow they're progressing. To complete the technical competency requirements, students must develop depth, core, and breadth. Depth is where a student has developed proficiency to a level 1 in all of the competency sub-areas to one discrete competency, and at least 2 of these competency sub-areas are at level 2. Core is developing proficiency in both financial reporting or management accounting competencies. Students must develop at least 3 level 1 sub-competencies across both. Breadth is where students are required to gain proficiency in at least 8 competency sub-areas. At least 4 sub-areas must be gained at level 2 and the remaining at level 1. They can gain these proficiencies in any of the 6 competencies. Competencies gained for depth, core, and breadth are not mutually exclusive. A student will develop from level 0, entry level, to level 1, professional experience, and level 2, complex and autonomous experience expected of a newly certified CPA. As a student's mentor, you can help them understand what level they're at in their development. Help them if their reporting does not reflect the level they're at and help them set goals to get there. As a reminder from the previous slide, we would expect students at a beginning stage, level 0 to 1, to be experiencing at an administrative or clerical level. Students at the middle stage, level 1 to 2, would be experiencing at a professional level but lower than expected of a newly certified CPA. They will be doing tasks which are routine in nature, of a low level of complexity, and or executed with a lower level of autonomy. Students at completion, level 2, should be experiencing at a level expected of a newly certified CPA. These tasks can be both complex and autonomous. Consider what you were like when you were a newly certified CPA. Would you be doing these tasks? Enabling competencies develop throughout the entire 30 months. Students must continue progressing until they have achieved a level 2 of all enabling competencies. CPA relies on mentors to guide students in applying enabling competencies to their profession. These enabling competencies are becoming increasingly important in today's professional environment. They are difficult to develop and even harder to recognize. The CPA program has formalized mentorship to ensure all students have the support in understanding, developing, and explaining their enabling competencies. As their mentor, you're able to have discussions with them about their development, help them understand whether they have been exposed to situations that have resulted in their progress, what they learnt from each situation, and set goals to continue improving in the future. This timeline is what to expect for an average experience verification student. First, their per effective date must be set. Remember, your mentee must have an approved pre-assessment and have declared you as their mentor in PERT before this date can be confirmed. Within 6 months after their per effective date, students should create a current experience report, submit it for verification, and meet for a mentor review. They need to do this twice within their first 12 months. This way, they will be up to date and on track to submit their 12-month profession assessment. Moving forward from there, students must update their experience reports and have a mentor review at least twice within each 12-month period. When a student is ready to submit for a completion profession assessment, a student with no prior experience should have updated their experience report 5 times and have 5 mentor reviews if they're completing at 30 months. Remember, it may take longer than 30 months for some experience verification students, so they should always keep up to date with 2 mentor reviews for every 12 months of current experience, regardless of their duration. This is what an average timeline for a student in the pre-approved program looks like. It's very similar, except pre-approved program students don't need to submit a 12-month profession assessment. They still need to be updating their experience reports and reporting their mentor reviews in PERT every 6 months, just like the experience verification students. It's worth noting that without the 12-month profession assessment, the first time CPA will see a pre-approved program student's experience report is at the end. So help your mentee by reminding them to update their reports and report their mentor reviews in PERT every 6 months.